All right, we are back for Chapter 3, Part 3, resuming right now.
Safi, hey.
Stay strong, Habibti. You know where to find me.
Is something wrong?
Oh, you want to talk to me now? I've got nothing to say to you.
Safi,
What? Did you spread my business to someone else? Dig up a couple more clues?
Shit. She knows I've been asking questions. I'm not sure who you've been talking to, but I have a good reason.
Oh, you have a good reason. Well, in that case, what's your good reason, Max?
I don't know.
I actually can't tell you right now.
Of course you can't. Great. Fucking sick, Max. I don't have the energy for this. I think you should leave me alone for a while. Maybe a long while.
I spent so many nights like this when I was on the road. Diners, bars, hotels. I liked being alone then. At least, I think I did. Joyce still treats me like her second daughter, even after everything. Sometimes it feels like she pins the hope she had for Chloe on me. The least I could do is make her proud. I can't just sit here feeling sorry for myself. I need some company. I could ask Amanda to help me drown my sorrows.
I have a feeling that things aren't great with Amanda, and I don't know that Max has picked up on that yet. Now, I'm so sorry, but before we do anything, this mural on the wall... Okay. Now, in the other universe, isn't she crying? Because, I mean, did they repaint the entire mural in the days after Safi died? Hold on a second.
Can't be a bot.
Why not?
Maybe they repaint all the walls all the time, because I would swear to God that this wasn't here before. Right, like, the mouth is different, there's tears, like it's it's the same character, but a completely different
What if it never happens,
person.
Isabel?
Like
After all that
expression.
work. You mean, what if you're so
Hold on a
busy
second.
addressing the immediate needs of your
We're going to
students
continue
that
with the
you're-
story. I just want to see if there's... Well, I mean, at this point, there's going to be differences.
That's what I really need to cap off my night. Falling on my ass. Glad to see you're still behaving yourself over on this side.
I'm leaning towards no. Sam, that's not what I expected. What changed?
Okay, our pickup line is no longer here in Dead World. So it's... Maybe they roll it over really commonly.
And he wrote me this.
Anything else that we want to talk to here? The objectives were like talk to a couple people in Live and Dead World.
Was it really a good idea to cancel this? Now everybody just gets to sit at home with their feelings.
Kind of feel like people wouldn't... I don't know. I'd feel a little bit weird going to like a big comedy show.
That's how Sophie felt about her poetry.
Can we look?
Never gonna get the chance to write.
There's Ven. Looking rough.
Okay. Let's take a quick look at our goals here. Messages. Moses has written... Oh, hold on. So we were up through Detective Alderman seems to not exist. Update, I thought I'd hit a wall in the Alderman mystery, but then I got a single ping for the name Alderman in the Lakeport area. There's a bizarre report from 40 or so years ago about a widow named Mrs. Marjorie Alderman who'd be in her late 60s now. I'm still reading through it and I'll reach out soon once I've made sense of it. Max had written back, let me know what you find out and be careful. Moses says, after what we saw up there, I will. The official report was that Marjorie Alderman was diagnosed with severe abdominal pains, a psychosomatic response to the overwhelming grief stemming from the death of her husband. Max writes back, Jesus. Moses says, I know. Detective Vince Alderman was never born and never existed, but the residue remains at the margins. The scientist in me is curious about the how of it all, but black guy in a horror movie in me says it's better to leave this particular thread alone, and the latter won out. Max writes back, that's probably for the best course of action. Thank you, Moses, for everything. Moses says, it's scientist. I just had to check. I wish we could tell Sophie about this wild shit. So does Max. Moses says we need to figure this out before what happened to him happens to somebody that we care about. He was still a person. I mean, that's why I was trying to save him. He was still a human being, man. Unknown number. Salutations, Max, and congratulations on solving our devious puzzle box. Allow me to be among the first to welcome you to the illustrious and exclusive Abraxas Society. Max says cool or whatever, I guess. And unknown number says ironic detachment. You'll fit in perfectly. Okay, and then we're up through our messages.
Wow.
Marlon says...
I didn't know this pin was such a big thing.
Yeah, did a tracking beacon on it? Did we turn it on like a Star Trek comm badge? Why does everybody know that we have it? Alice says, BS, Max Caulfield can't be in Abraxas, she's a teacher. You're not on it, so butt out, says Marlon. And Rowan says, you saw it too? Does this mean she has to give us A's or what? Gwen is writing, I've lost two talented students now, both young women who were highly gifted and bold. Don't know what to make of that beyond I should have done more. Isabel says, the other student you mean was Maya, right? She was in my intro class and impressive as hell from day one. I still think of her frequently. And Kim writes, I wish I could have met Maya. She seems like such a real one. Loretta is dropping a new episode of Get a Clue in 2 days that digs deeper into the Safi Llewellyn Fayyad case and explores the death of Maya Okada, Safi's former classmate who also passed away at Caledon. I do appreciate that there's like a whole other video game that's happening where Loretta is the main character and the people playing that one are like hot on the case. Anjali writes, I can't wait to listen. Yasmin, here we go, finally. Please be respectful to former students who have passed, including my daughter. Hint, hint. Loretta says, I'm so sorry for your loss. I mean that 100%. This is my way of being respectful. These stories deserve more attention. And Yasmin simply writes, I see. Yasmin's I see should have a lot more likes. Reggie keeps seeing posts about people breaking into the crime scene. Good fucking luck having fun being traumatized the rest of your life. Gwen says, let me apologize in advance for behaving like a hall monitor, but do you need help? Reggie says, thanks, Dr. Hunter. I'm fine, just being dramatic. And Gwen finalizes with, please don't hesitate to reach out if the time comes, and not just to me. Caledon's mental health resources aren't as robust as I'd like, but they do exist. Victoria Chase, in high school, I knew a punk chick with the worst fashion sense, or so I thought, but now I could photograph anyone in the world, I could photograph her. Wait, punk chick, is that... It was Amanda in the first game, right? The one that kept like... Because she had sort of like dark hair with like a purple streak. Was that her? Kenneth said maybe you could reach out to her. Victoria wishes I could, but she died. Oh. She died years ago. It's literally the photo shoot of my dreams now. And Trinity says, your tastes have really evolved. I'd love to see something like this from you. Well, people who are gone are not often forgotten, so it's good to know that Victoria is thinking about Chloe. And then let's go to notes. Diamond noticed Vin's reaction whenever Maya's mentioned. The question we both want to know is why. Diamond got Vin to confess. Yasmin put him up to lying about Maya and returned to his job. Why would... So we know that now, one of the things that's come out in this episode is that Yasmin built up Caledon from nothing to being a moderately well-respected college. I guess, like, maybe in the top 10, like, small universities or whatever. So... was she worried that this would damage the college's reputation? That's my best guess. Safi's book deal was canceled because it was about her late friend Maya. What the hell did Safi write? Yeah, from the little segments that we saw, there's not a lot there. The statement that Vin put out after Maya's death blamed her mental health struggles. That would have pissed Safi off. That should have pissed everybody off. What a unnecessary, private, and judgmental thing to blast out there. Vin admitted that he was the one who threw the cow skull through Safi's windshield. The passcode is still a mystery. And then Maya Okada, according to what Moses texted me, Vin's statement claimed Maya's death was due to mental health issues, so why all the secrecy? Holy shit. Vin issued the statement at Yasmin's urging to secure his position as her assistant. And then Yasmin knows about the book deal. Does she know it was canceled? She seems surprised and concerned that the book deal was canceled. They seem closer lately, and I thought Safi would have told her. Yes, especially since, at least in one of the timelines, we saw that Safi was, like, actively showing her mom rough drafts of her work. There seemed to be a lot of trust there. That was worth enough to... Sorry, Yasmin had Vin do PR spin on Maya's death. That was worth enough to her to land him a job. So what was he covering for? Yasmin wanted Lucas's plagiarism swept under the rug, so that's it. My God. Wait, is that... Wait, did... I'm so sorry. That feels like facts not in evidence. Did Yasmin know that the script was plagiarized? I mean, that would certainly besmirch the reputation of the college if the professors, it was only one, but, it's easy to extrapolate that onto everybody, was plagiarizing work, but that's really, really cutthroat. The idea that this young woman takes her own life, and then Yasmin's response is, well, what's done is done. Let's at least protect the professor that motivated that to happen. Like, that's a little tough to get my arms around right now. And then the journal looks like it has something new. There are a lot of creeps in the world, and Lucas Colmenero is one of them. He acts like he's dignified, but he's a user. Jefferson was all charm too until he wasn't. It's a very gentle way of putting it. He was so menacing when he kicked me out of his office. I'm glad I sent Safi that restraining order. Who knows what Lucas is capable of? I still feel sorry for Robbie to have such an asshole for a dad. I feel sorry for Safi too. So many people failed her, including me. Okay, sorry, let's check this. Speak to Amanda in the living world, Vin in the dead world, and leave the bar in the living world. So let's see if there's anybody to talk to except for Vin.
This Reggie looks better than the last time I saw him, but he doesn't look good exactly. Hey, Reggie. Feeling okay?
I don't feel like I'm about to fall off the face of the earth, so...
Reggie.
I know, I'm not doing good, Max. I wasn't doing good before I saw me. Now I'm worse.
I think something like that would rattle anyone.
That's not the only thing, though. When I was a freshman, I thought moving here across the country would fix everything that was broken inside of me. Everyone here just thinks I'm a fuck up. And maybe they're right.
thing is, everyone's a fuck up. Every last one of us.
Even you?
Reggie, I'm the biggest fuck up I know.
Well, if the great Max Caulfield is a fuck up, then I guess there are worse things to be. Thanks, Max.
Anytime.
Yeah, kid, if you want to compare fuck-up stories, I got a picture that I can show you. Apparently, I'm just showing it around these days. Okay, I feel like everybody
Be nice to me.
is pretty
I'm getting
cool.
a PhD in anthropology. You think your job prospects are bad?
There's Vin. Looking rough. Come here often?
Probably too often. Join me? Help yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry. When you said join me, you meant just sit here? Watch you drink?
Rough day.
Everybody hates me. I'm annoying. I'm bothering everyone. My colleagues, Moses, Safi. Safi used to get pissed at me too.
Are you crazy? Safi was obsessed with you. She would talk about you all the time. I was always jealous. I mean,
Don't hurt yourself. I know about you and Safi.
oh. Well, I should have told you.
Honestly, yeah, I would like to know. If only so I know how to act around you.
See, well, then I'm definitely glad nobody told you. I don't want pity. I wasn't her boyfriend or anything, and it ended a while ago, but I guess I had this idea that we'd make up. Eventually. Any other deep, dark secrets you've disinterred from my past?
I know what happened to Maya.
Christ, Max! I was joking.
And I know what you did after she died.
I was young. I was an asshole, and I didn't want to end up working at my parents' liquor store until I shriveled up and died. Does the past version of you ever feel like, I don't know, an alien? Like, the shit that person cared about is so worthless. You can't even remember being them?
That sounds like a shitty spot to be in. Especially right out of undergrad.
Right? Here I was with the chance to be salaried, health insured, even fucking 401k'd. And all I had to do was talk shit. Which I'm good at. Sorry to bring down the vibes. I need to be more drunk.
See, you made yourself right at home.
I blame Vin.
You hitting that?
What? No. I mean, we were talking, and then Sophie happened. And I guess Amanda didn't feel like I could hack it.
Oh. That's kind of whack.
She's probably right.
She's cute, but a little too principled for me, even discounting her utter lack of interest in my gender.
Hey, principals can be hot.
Uh-huh.
I'm serious. I will write you an essay. Passion is very sexy.
No, you're right. Passion is sexy. Like your buddy. The big guy with the telescopes.
Moses?
Once, I asked him how his day was going, and he explained to me the double slit experiment. It was weirdly hot.
Oh my god.
What? You're saying you wouldn't?
He's my friend.
And this would be extremely friendly. Moses, smash or pass?
Okay, fine. I admit it. My friend Moses is an extremely handsome man.
I'll drink to that. I'll say this for Caledon. It's got a high ratio of fuckable faculty. Dr. Hunter, for instance. Interested?
Dr. Hunter seems really high-strung.
She has a wife.
So do a lot of people. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Professor Colmenero.
No. He sucks.
Does he now?
You suck.
Hey, I'm just trying to think of people we both know. Lucas, smash or pass?
Where's the kill option, though?
Pass, he's a dick.
And yet, I've put up with worse for less. Hold up. This is smash or pass? Not have a healthy, long-term relationship and 2.5 kids or pass. I'm not asking if you want to marry them, just... Exactly.
Okay, my turn. Yasmin.
Now that's just unfair.
Why?
Because then I'd have to admit just how hot I find authority figures.
I am incredibly unshocked.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fine. My turn again. Let's see, who do we both know? Aha.
No. My students are off limits.
Well, as I am 1 at Caledon and 2 not one of your students, which appear to be your 2 standards.
Come on.
So, about me, Miss Caulfield. Where do I fall on the binary?
No, she's into Amanda. I feel like, again, I said this in the last episode, based on context, Max is very open to relationships with men or women, so I feel like in my head she's squarely bi. However, this guy, come on.
Don't take this the wrong way, but
No worries. No hard feelings. That's the smash or pass rule.
yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's been fun. I needed this, so. Thank you.
Night, Max.
Good night, Vin.
I'm holding out hope that Max and Amanda can find a way to get together.
Still don't feel shitty enough to drink beer. This Amanda has been taking care of me for days. I should give her a break.
Hey, it's good to see you kick back a little. You deserve it.
Thanks, Amanda.
Plus the fact that like she's right there, and I wasn't sure if like she was in eye shot, but she surely would have seen it if Max had started making out with Vin. Hey, don't look over here, Reggie. All right, let's read the comedy post. To the tune of Staying Alive, I'm not singing this. My clothes don't match. I'm a renegade and a total catch. Vin wants to offer some tips. Amanda Comedy says, I can pattern clash all on my own without the imitation velvet. Whoa! Oh, I really like Amanda Comedy. Look, I disliked Vin less in that section than I have in other sections, but the fact that he's capable of like scraping himself together to resemble a normal human being for brief periods of time is not the same thing as saying that like now I'm his buddy. I don't think he's probably a bad dude, but man, kind of annoying.
Always knows how to cheer me up. Must be game night.
All right.
Good business tonight, or the dishwasher is broken.
Okay, so the jellyfish painting is still here.
Just tell him.
Not even huge novelty monster heads are gonna improve this mood of mine.
See, now I want to go back and look at the previous episodes.
Every day.
See, and again, in the other universe here, I'm just saying that Max's vote for Chowder was before the death of Safi. So if the timelines didn't diverge until that point, that doesn't make sense to me.
Gotta be solution.
Looks like nobody's having a great night.
Really? They seem to be having a fine time.
This is why I keep telling you.
Looks like nobody's having a great night.
Okay, and then over here, our Tiny Tina analog is having a much better time.
Are you the one who's unlucky? Or is it just everyone who ever meets you?
You stay the fuck away from me.
I think you should leave me alone for a while. Maybe a long while.
What Lucas did to Maya was deplorable. I can only imagine how painful that was for Safi. And I poked at that pain like a kid with a stick. Maybe I should have told her the truth. I think I'd kill you. Sorry, I'm trying to fix it. Fuck. I thought things would be different here. I hope Safi doesn't hate me for too long.
Yeah, when we told her mom about the book deal, I did think in my head if this was a very questionable decision. But ultimately I was like, I'm trying to remember what the other option was, but it seemed to at least move the conversation a bit forward. But it definitely did occur to me that Safi was going to hear back about this. Oh, and the other thing about Smasher Pass, while we have a second here, just so we can see some of the backdrops, when she brought up Lucas, and it was like, and I was like thinking about it for a second, part of it was, like, I'm immediately thinking, Lucas is in a long-term relationship. And then it was like, but it's not really like, are you gonna go ask Lucas out? Like, it was just like a game that he was playing. So then I was like, well, what do we know about Max? Again, strong reason to believe that she's open to a variety of relationships. So sure, why not Lucas? He seems like a super good guy. They get on really well. Seems handsome. So why not is where I landed on that. But Gwen just seems like just so high strung and prone to both catastrophizing and sort of like lashing out. And granted, she's not good friends with Max, so maybe Gwen with her wife is like much more constructive, but I don't know. That just seems like would be there's no such thing as like a quick encounter with Gwen. I feel like there's a lot of emotion that would get tied up really, really quickly. And then, yeah, I agree with Max. Students, let's not even play on that. That's just wholly wrong. I'm trying to remember if she... Oh, and Lucas. Yeah, no, Lucas can go straight to hell.
You know, I'll admit, I don't really see too many live performances.
And we're going to correct that immediately. If you want to get to know me, music is a surefire way to do that.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll bring a notebook. Take notes.
Excellent, write this down. Does comedy, enjoys live music, super cute, that last one's important.
I feel like you've done this before. What's in the Max journal?
Hot's definitely there. And mysterious. Hoping you can help me fill it out a little more.
Okay, alternate Max. Amanda. Smash or pass?
Would we have found this if we didn't talk to Vin before? If not for the Smash or Pass reference. Well, no, we're not leaving.
There's Gwen. I should tell her about that weird security footage.
Sure, let's sit down and have a nice constructive conversation.
Hey, Gwen.
Oh, Jesus Christ, here we go.
I'm sorry to bother you, but I really think you should take a look at the footage. It's weird. Like, game-changingly weird. I think you should fight this.
I'll look into it. Anything else?
Oh, that's all. I hope... Just... take care.
I really would want to be a lot more specific than it's weird. Hey, Gwen, take a look at this. I did, and I see somebody that looks like you in the video, except that she's looking directly into the camera, almost like she wants to be absolutely certain that she gets identified. That's not the way that people act when they don't know that there's a camera there, or if they want to avoid getting caught. It's super suspicious. Like, that's exactly what
Krampus. I was so excited to go. I doubt I will.
Say to her. So we can probably talk to Amanda here. Speak to Amanda and leave the bar. Well, we're not doing that second thing yet. Here's our collectibles, and then our journal is up to date, and something came in.
Just talk to me, Safi. Tell me what's happening.
Safi posts publicly, I did not speak for so long that my tongue rotted, but my teeth got sharp. Certainly song lyrics, but I'm a big loser. I don't recognize them. Moses wants Safi to call back. And then Vin is picking up ingredients for sangria, which makes me think about a friend who used to get wasted and try to get us to break into abandoned buildings. Wherever you are, I hope there's plenty of derelict bowling alleys. How many people did Max invite to that? Reggie says, LMAO, who is this? Vin says, you don't know her. Safi says, I think this is more reflective on your sangria than anything else. Vin says, my sangria whips. Liz says, if this is who I think it is, I wish we had broken into somewhere with her. And Vin says, me too. What? Is this a reference then to Maya Okada? Sorry, this is a really interesting post, because at first I assumed that he was talking to Max, or about Max, and that maybe he knew about their trip through Safi, for example, because now we know that Vin and Safi were close. But then Liz butts in, if this is who I think it is, I wish we had broken into somewhere with her, past tense. layered with regret, and then Vin says, "Me too." That's interesting. We'll go on for now, but what an incredible... I do not know why it acts like there's something more here. Oh, Martin Pass, bitchies. I love college. It's early to be this drunk, but whatever to make it happen. Were to make it happen. Miguel's very happy, etc., etc. Beer pong. Glad Carlson passed you. All right. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, wait. We have to go down here to get these. Okay, Carla has pranked Moses Murphy. Understood. Let's see if there's anything else here from non-credited accounts. Yep, no, we did the Scorsese guys. Cryptid, three-toed bird print. It's just, this has had a red dot on it for so long. It's like, what does it think that I haven't read? For my own edification, oh, here it is. And to ensure I'm not tilting at windmills or others interested in a 4-day work week at Caledon. Good work, Rati. Gwen says, fuck yes. Livia says, I'm on board. And Carla says, an extra day off for research. Okay, sure. You all vote on it in crosstalk, and then they'll change your working hours.
I love watching her work. Oh shit, that's weird. Do not say that.
Didn't realize she wasn't done.
Hey, sport. Working hard or hardly working?
Sport? You cosplaying as a boomer dad today?
Hey, you said it first.
I doubt it. Old sport is more my style anyway. Finals week, isn't it? Everyone that's come in here lately has that same frazzled look. A drink to ease your troubles.
Shot, please.
Are we wanting a gasoline on fire flavor experience? Or a sickly sweet, rated grandma's liquor cabinet kind of taste?
Let's do the gasoline. I want to burn my throat off.
Shitty mezcal? All of the smoke, none of the depth.
Taste buds are overrated.
How are we feeling now?
Like I keep thinking I've hit rock bottom, but then I realize I'm still falling.
You are such a disaster. Oh God, I certainly have a type. You need more than a drink. Let's hang.
Don't you have a bar to tend?
We don't need to leave the turtle to have fun. Remember that date we were gonna go on? What do you say we have that date now?
What are we gonna do? Kidnap the members of Revenge Horse and force them to play here?
As if. Revenge Horse only plays house shows. We might not be able to go to a show for real, but we can always pretend.
I guess.
Bitch, shut your dumb eyes. Okay. We pull up to my buddy Eddie's house. We call it the Rat Hole. Best house shows in Lakeport. Revenge Horse goes on at 11, but at the Rat Hole, that means midnight. The place is packed. We can smell Granite Joe smoking a blunt out back. And Eddie waves to us from a table full of scary merch.
Sorry, did you say someone called Granite Joe is out back smoking up?
I take you to meet Granite Joe. Dude's a sweetheart. Very generous with his blunts.
And do you partake?
I am an adult taxpayer, so yes. And then I hand the blunt to you.
Well, I don't want to be rude. I take a puff and pass it back to Granite Joe.
You try to, but Granite Joe has wandered off. You now have one blunt.
Hey, do I hear the band doing a sound check downstairs?
Ahead of schedule? Let's check it out. Careful, the stairs are steep. Revenge Horse opens with my favorite song. Fuck, Marry, Kill. And a mosh pit opens in the smoky dark in front of the stage.
Let's thrash, Chocolate.
Okay. Let's pretend you said something normal, but basically that. We throw ourselves into the crowd. No!
To be fair, I probably immediately get a black eye.
Oh, then I fight us a way back to the bar and get you an ice pack.
I only need one eye to see the show anyway. Hey, the singer. Is she a stage diver?
I mean, in so much as you can call a thrifted area rug a stage, sure. She sets her guitar down and takes a running leap towards the crowd.
I run over to the spot where she would land.
Oh, wait. Don't you have an ice pack in one hand?
Oh.
Oops.
Yes, I do.
Shit. I hope you're prepared for what happens next.
Yeah, I have the ice pack.
Don't tell me that the singer, that she...
Stone cold dead on the floor. Don't worry, this is how she would have wanted to go out. Before we leave, we each receive an invitation to her Viking funeral.
That was the wildest show I have ever seen. Or, like, talked about.
Told you it'd be worth it. And you're walking away with, let's see, one half-smoked blunt, some bruises from moshing, and an invitation to a Viking funeral.
If that was just a dry run, imagine what the real Revenge Horse show is gonna be like.
It's been a buck wild thing. But that made me feel like, I don't know, maybe tomorrow my existence won't make things worse for everyone around me.
You keep saying that about your day. What happened?
Why are you so nice to me?
Shit. Doing it again. My therapist says I latch onto people too quickly. But what am I supposed to do when I gel with someone? Act like a bitch?
At this point, you saying one mean thing would make me dissolve into a puddle of tears.
Hey, I have never made a girl cry on a first date before, and I don't want to start now. Look, what can I say? I have a thing for emotionally unavailable women.
You're not saying I'm...
You're literally in my bar talking about yourself like you're a Category 5 hurricane.
Sorry, did I do something wrong?
No. I really want to kiss you. It's just that like I said, I tend to go for women who don't feel the same way about me. And you need to know I'm not just projecting. So, you kiss me first.
I'm a sucker for a good dare. But I'm also very polite. So, you go first.
Are you trying to break me? Max Caulfield, you are the worst. Fuck.
When do you get off?
About an hour. But before we do anything else, maybe we should sleep on it?
In my bed?
As much as I'd like that, I'd like to be able to tell my therapist I made good choices this week.
You are a very smart woman. Goddamn.
To be continued. Okay? For now, I have to get back to it.
Okay, everybody.
I don't want to be alone, but I'm not sure there's anyone else to talk to. Fuck. Maybe I should just head home for the night.
Everybody watching this at some point in the future, let's all make a pact to remember that it's living world where we're in the relationship. I'm gonna forget.
Are you the one who's unlucky?
Wait,
Or
no,
it
is this the
just
same one?
everyone who ever meets you?
Okay, and again, there's no
think you
like
should leave me
exit
alone for a
here,
while.
unfortunately. Ugh.
Maybe along.
Like I can bumper, I can trigger, click in the sticks.
What Lucas did to Maya was deplorable. I can only imagine how painful that was for Safi. And I poked at that pain like a kid with a stick.
I'm being...
Maybe I should have told her the truth. I think I'd kill you. Sorry, I'm trying to fix it. Fuck. I thought things would be different here. I hope Safi doesn't hate me for too long.
Okay, sorry about that. So we've done everything here. Now the only thing left to do is to like leave the bar in Living World. Oh, we didn't talk to these guys, did we?
Hey, Max.
Oh, fuck. That's about the level of greeting I'm expecting at this point. Thank you. You okay?
Everything's fine.
She fell in love with the wrong person.
Reggie, what happened to the bro code?
Max is a bro.
You ever have a thing for the wrong person?
Show me someone who hasn't, and I'll show you a liar. Or however that saying goes.
That's deep, Max.
I didn't think I wanted anybody before. Reggie says I should move on, and he's right. I haven't felt this way about anyone, ever. I don't know if I will again.
Maybe not, but you'll meet other people, and you'll feel not exactly the same way you feel about this person, but it'll be amazing in its own way.
Really hope you're right.
That was perfect. Like, that's a better stated version of what I was saying before about it.
I wish Safi gave me a moment to explain.
Some people perform friendship, but if they were true friends, they'd respect your boundaries. Yasmin says, people make mistakes, don't be too quick to give up on a friend. And Dirk says, agreed, sometimes people do stupid stuff. I really understand where Safi's coming from, and I also really understand where Max is coming from, which is Safi needs some time to cool down. That's a very human thing to do. Sometimes you don't want to like charge into that conversation up front. With a little bit of time and a little bit of perspective, like, you can get more even-keeled about what comes next. But also, from where Max is coming from, they have to talk about it. Like, if Safi just nurses that grudge for who knows how long, and there's never an opportunity to make it better, it can lead to some like really unintended, unnecessary directions. So I get where Safi's coming from, but yeah, Max, I'm with you. The only thing I wanted from Christmas this year was to introduce my baddie BF to my friends at Krampus, but I don't think Santa can do it. Tony says sorry, hold on, I clicked the wrong button. Moses, I said I would try, and you know me. You know I tried, I just couldn't make it work this time. Moses says, I know, I wasn't calling you out, boo. I was just feeling some kind of way and wanted to be sad on Maine is all. Tony says, well, you're right to be sad, because I'm a 10 on my worst day. Your coworkers wouldn't know what to do with me. You barely do. So are we not going to get to meet Tony? That's frustrating. And then Diamond says, I'll be at Krampus. I'll keep you company if you're down. Oh, Diamond.
What the hell?
Actually, this is going to be a really good place to call it for this part. So we are going to see you in just a few moments for part 4 of episode 3. I will see you in just a second.